Hi, welcome to the third and final part of wood weathering with AK Interactive Products. Last time we end up with just this basic wood color and brown filter. This time I will try new AK acrylic colors with the brush. I introduce to you my wet palette. It's just box from the old figure, with kitchen sponge and baking paper. I recommend to make your own. Acrylic color stays fresh and working time is longer. First, I will paint rings of the barrels with black color. You can use any color you want. Dark brown color or any you like for the base color of the rims. This could be done on the end, but for this testing purposes I will do it now, and I wouldn't back to the rims. In this review rims will stay black just for the better look of the barrels. Barrels already looks pretty decent. You can stop anytime when you think it's enough. I will go further to try more colors, filters and techniques, so this review will be one kind of experiment. Okay. I will use limited palette with just 2 more acrylic colors for the horizontal barrel. Freshly cut timber for the highlights and wood grain for the variations in wood color. Add colors on the wet palette. My advice is to always dilute your acrylic colors. I use ordinary tap water. Works better. Now I'll show you what I could not recommend to do on relatively flat surfaces like here. That is painting coloring strokes to simulate wood grain. Lines will be with sharp edges. You will need to add tremendous amount of lines, but wooden surface still wouldn't look good. What I can recommend is wet on wet technique. First, lightly moisten the surface with plain water. Do not overwhelm. Then you can use strokes, which, when dry, will be soft on the edges. You can paint variations of colors, not just one like I do. Only with this technique painted surface will look soft and nice. On this way, we suggest to the eye, color variations and wood texture. Painted part looks more natural. Do not be afraid that water will erase color underneath. AK acrylics dry hard, as you can see. If mistake is made during painting, you can easily erase it with some cloth or paper towel. Or with finger. Like I do most of the time. I use my finger to blend the colors too. Work in layers. In many layers. And with diluted color. That's the point of acrylic colors. Stop when you think that you can add just a bit more. That usually would be okay. You can always add more layers if you want intensive color. Already can be seen the difference when darker color is painted in strokes on dry surface. And with wet on wet technique, which is much softer. Now I will use freshly cut timber color for the highlights on this horizontal barrel. Again, I recommend wet on wet technique. Work with diluted, translucent colors, in layers. Take your time, and paint only the top surfaces of the planks. Remember, this barrel will be placed horizontally, so do it in this manner. Start with broad brush strokes, and end in narrower, towards the top edge of the plank. Soon you will notice the gradation of color. Work slowly and patiently. Leave each layer to dry, and start again. Erase misstrokes immediately. Use another clean brush to blend the color. Or your fingers. You can stop here if you like and leave the barrel as is. For the vertical barrel, I will use this dark brown color, called weathered wood. First, I will change the color of the barrel to brown, painting the whole barrel with this color, but diluted. Almost like filter. I want old wood, not to look dry. Later I'll use the same color for the shadows. On this barrel, I would not paint more colors. My opinion is, that combination of this dark brown color, with dark wood grain and wood grain color, would look pretty natural. For the highlights I use again freshly cut timber color, very light ochre color. Will be painted on the top of the barrel and on the upper part of the barrel sides. For this process you can use wet on wet technique, or work on dry surface, but then color needs to be blended immediately. Or you can work with both techniques. Do not hesitate to blend the color with the fingers. As you can see, the barrel looks pretty nice and weathered. You can stop here, but I will go further to try more products. Now, I want to try enamel filter for the brown wood. I want the colors of the barrel be just a bit more on the warm side of the color palette. This red-orange filter will help us. Like always, I transfer small amount of enamel color to the container, and dilute it with white spirit, just a few drops. Add as many layers as you think it's necessary, to change the hue of the color we already painted. Filter will also equalize the colors. Leave it to dry. This is enamel color and needs more time. Back to the vertical barrel. He already look okay. But now, I want more dark look, so I will use brown wood wash enamel color. I will wash the whole barrel and change his color to the more darker color. Leave it to dry. Dry brush with the fresh cut timber color. Just a bit on the top and on the sides of the barrel. Take a color with a brush for this process, and remove excess of the paint with the paper towel. I would not explain dry brushing technique now. I assume you are already familiar with this technique. For the greenish, mossy effect on the wood, I will use this AK Enamel color Slimy Grime Dark, again diluted with few drops of white spirit. We'll add it on the bottom, bit on the sides and top of the barrel. Conclusion. You seen all. The book, Acrylics and Enamels. AK Interactive did a really good job on the topic. Wood weathering is essential part to get good look of your diorama or the model of the ship. Acrylic color works much better now with brush and airbrush, even I used just tap water for diluting, not original thinner. In the book you will find many more techniques than I show in this test. Is it worth to buy? Yes. Highly recommended. Prices of the products are high. And your kits will look much better. All products are available in AK Interactive online shop or in all better hobby shops. Visit us on www.InScale.org for more reviews, build blogs and scale news. Cheers.